So then I think, well, maybe I could shut down ARS, which is this big, huge news group internationally, right? So I go on it. My name is Magoo. My dad's name was nicknamed Magoo. So I go on kind of as my dad, right? You know, I'm Magoo, right? And I'm like, back, 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 back. I'm fighting the critics, right? And these are people all around the world. And they're like, you know what? You're a moron. Why are they calling me a moron? You know, I don't get it. You know, it's like I've been with all these people who think I'm great. I'm at the top of this. I'm OTVII, class 4, OSA, you know, internet, OSA PR, everything else. I've had all this, like, I'm a great person, right? And now I'm around these people who are like, you're just a moron. You're an idiot. You know, and they're like writing all this to me. So I'm like fighting them back. I was on AOL at the time. And AOL, if you open it up, or at least the way, yeah? 5 more minutes. Okay, skip it. I'm not going to tell you. Anyway, basically, my friend in Norway, Andreas, writes me and says, what happened was I only knew how to copy paste. That's how Bill Yachty had taught me. So I was copy pasting things, and I would think how the internet works for anybody who isn't on it. You say something, then there's some arrows, someone else says something, right? So basically, I think, who needs all these arrows? Right? So I'd erase all the arrows. And so Andreas in Norway writes me, who I think is the devil, and says, Magoo, nobody can understand you. You're not formatting this right. Here's what you need to do, X, Y, and Z. And I'm like floored. I mean, this is the devil. And he's writing me, helping me? And at the end of every single thing he sends is his full name, his full address, and his phone number. And at the time, by the time we're at the top in the secret mafia, we're using phony names on the phone. I can't even say Bill. His name was Jack. You know, we've got phony addresses, phony everything, right? And so I'm like, I just sit there stunned, and I write him back. And I mean, I was terrified. And I hit this blue link, and I go, why do you have up these horrible things about my religion? Send. You know, I'm writing to an SP. It's really heavy for me. And he writes back, and he says, Dear Magoo, I believe in truth. I believe in looking at both sides. And I believe in having the courage to say what I think. I don't think Scientology is bad. I just think it's misinformed. And I sat in my dining room and I cried for 2 hours. I couldn't stop crying because I thought that is who I was when I got in at 22. That's what I believed in. And now I'm at the top of this pyramid and I can't think, I can't read, I can't talk. I've given them over $200,000 of all my inheritance. I'm nothing, right? And, you know, I'm not a critical thinker. It's bullshit, right? And I mean, really like half the Truman Show cracks, right? But not all the way. And now I'm terrified. And I write Andreas and I say, I have no one to talk to. I can't walk into the church. All my friends are Scientologists. If I leave, I'm going to lose every person I know. And my husband of 27 years, I don't know if my soul can take it. And I send it to him. And I say, and I'm begging you not to tell anybody who I am. Because OSA is only 10 minutes away from me. They're here in Hollywood, right? And he says, he sends me back and he says, Dear Magoo, I'm crying reading your email. I'm really sorry you're having to go through this, but I have to ask you this question. What kind of friends could those be if they're going to leave you because you change your mind? Right? And that was it. The Truman Show cracked open. I probably cried for 2 more years. I mean, I was like so floored. I mean, I cried for 4 hours, and then I finally said, I announced it on the internet. Magoo left the building.